Hey guys, Shish Kebabber1 here, coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. Okay, so what have I missed on my base? A lot of activity. Well, we got the Rainmakers, guys, so that's really cool. Super happy. Oh wow, look at all these defenses. Thank you for the gems. Rainmaker fail. RZCM fail. RZCM fail. And RZCM fail. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Oh, and we got another guy on our map as well. Can we take him out in this video? I'm not sure. What I was going to do is do some replays of some Rainmaker attacks I've been doing. And oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we can take this guy out. And then we'll take this guy out live. So, I want to talk about this new strategy I've been working with. I mean, I think other people have already been doing it, but I've been doing it, so it's new to me. I'm running 6 Rainmakers with Boda Healers and Boda Zookas. That's normal. At this time I'm running Kavan with the second wind ability as opposed to Crystal Critters. Yeah, anyway, sorry, like I was saying, the second wind is a little bit more effective, I think, than Crystal Critters. Crystal Critters just didn't have much utility for me. I mean, every now and then I was taking a lot of damage and I'd pop them out, but most of the time it was just a wasted ability. A lot of people have been using the Ice Shields as well. I don't really care for them as much. I'm pretty good at shocking the boom cannons, so that's pretty much the only reason you carry that, I guess. I mean, it would be nice for the Zookas as well when you bring them out at the end, but whatever. So, yeah, like I was saying, there's a new guy that just popped up on my map. It's this dude right here. We'll take him out, but not before I want to show you a couple of replays real quick. Yeah, I've been having fun just unboosted clearing with the Rainmakers. This was a warrior guy. It was kind of funny. I actually lost all of them, and Bullet was getting tossed around by grapplers, and somehow the base went down. It's a bad attack on my part. Anyway, yeah, let's just jump into this one here. Here's a Riza. I'm going to go 4 times, of course, because these things are, super slow. But as you can see, this guy, he didn't have any ice. I typically start with the easier bases, work my way up to the harder ones. What you saw, well, it's really fast, but there was a staggered drop on the right. We've already proven and we know that staggered drops are the best way to go. You won't have as much overkill when you're shooting with the Rainmakers. Here I'm really sloppy. I'm not really doing much, letting them fan out and do their own thing. I think at the time I was thinking I just want to get rid of both of these shock launchers, and at that point I would bring the Zookas in. So we can see that's exactly what's happening here. Problem is, we only got the one guy on the left, and I didn't really feel like flaring, although maybe I should have. Didn't really matter because the guy didn't have any ice. Now here come the Zookas. You see we're bringing out the Riflemen with the second wind ability, and then boom, they go down. So the Riflemen make a nice little meat shield. They also provide some DPS to just really help in some of those tougher kills. But yeah, that guy had no ice. It wasn't that tough. Okay, moving right along. This first one I just ran out of time. So you can see I lost the Zookas. I went all the way to the burn stage, but just didn't have the time. This one, though, we did. We learned from our previous mistake. And again, we'll go to 4 times. This time it's a double staggered drop. I'm putting them down in pairs. The reason is because this guy had about, I don't know, 86% health, 87% damage, something like that. The key here is the health. It takes more than one volley or one salvo to take down most of these structures, so I was staggering them in pairs. Kind of a new little advanced Rainmaker technique I've been working on. But yeah, I'm super pumped they're back, guys. Like I was missing them, if you could tell in my previous videos. So they are back. Now this time you see I was a bit smarter about it. I flared over to the right, I targeted the shock launcher, and we're just clearing out the right. That's the idea here. This laser is going to be a bit pesky because I wasn't really able to get rid of it. Didn't really have the time. Here we see we bringing in the Zookas, flaring over, getting rid of the mine, bringing out the Riflemen right now. Shocking the laser, Riflemen are up front, Cryo in the back, reshocking the laser. The laser did fire once and it already ripped a line through my Zookas, but it's okay. We're just keeping everyone going, dropping the heals, and boom, just like that, whoever this was went down. And let's jump into another one. This guy had a similar amount of ice, I believe. Here we go. Let's see. This time there's a single staggered drops, but staggered nonetheless. Yeah, I guess I didn't double it because there were no structures really close to the base or close to the beach, so I just wanted to make sure they were all kind of moving on their own time scale, if you will, their own tempo. That being said, you can't really eliminate overkill. We just try to minimize it. So yeah, not too worried about the laser in the front. I know that the Rainmakers will take that out. Again, we're going to just be moving over to the right. There are a lot of GBE structures to the right that I'm interested in getting as well. Now that we're over at the right and we're in the range of the shock launcher, we're flaring to the shock launcher. It's another technique, guys. You need to start flaring to the structures that you want to take down. Just make sure you're not in range of boom cannons or anything else like that. These guys do have pretty good focus DPS. When they're all hitting the same target, it will die. It will die quickly. Yeah, you'll probably get some overkill, but sometimes you want to overkill things. Anyway, you see we farmed up a lot of GBE. We brought in the Zookas. We popped out the Rifleman with the second wind ability, and we kind of kept things under shock and slow, and boom, just like that, this guy went down. Yeah, he had similar stats, high 80s for both health and damage. I think those were the harder bases that I took out. Anyway, I think, yeah, we won't worry about it. Let's just jump into this new guy now that popped up on my map. Let's see if we can take him out. Okay. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you guys saw me on the live stream last night, the Fun Friday Op Attacks with Opdestroy and Leo Coach. It was a real blast to be there. Gave them a nice little shish kebabber technique that I don't think they were expecting. Hope Leo didn't get mad at me for that. Oh well. Well, whatever. You guys can watch the video. I'm sure all of you have seen it anyway. Okay, so the only thing that I really need to worry about, I guess, is the shock launcher. The drop on the beach might be a little bit tight. We'll have a pocket with the boom cannon, but not so much with the sniper tower, and this shock launcher is going to come into play right away. We've also got boosted rockets on this guy. Seriously, this dude would be much better to take out with warriors, but we won't do that. Now we do have some boosts back here. We're rocking 66% damage and 58% health. Okay. Yeah, what worries me really is this rocket launcher damage that we'll be taking, but it'll only be initial. In cases like this, I might actually prefer Crystal Critters, because I know the drop's going to be rough. And the sniper tower will more than likely have range on our troops. So, we're just going to put a cryo down on the drop. I think that's what we're going to do. And we're going to drop in pairs. Okay, let's get into it. This might not work. Okay. We're going to drop in pairs first. 1, 2, cryo. Get the healers out now so we don't get behind. 1, 2. And 1, 2. I probably shouldn't have dropped all of them. LOL guys, I couldn't retreat fast enough. I accidentally closed the recording on that retreat. Kavan went down, so I knew it was a bad hit, and then we actually lost one Rainmaker in the process. Oops. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I just don't want to waste gold, guys. I can't be stupid with my attacks. So, like I was saying, that is a warrior base. I can't make it into something that it's not. It is a warrior base. So, let's go take it with the warriors real quick. Okay. And we'll jump into some Rainmaker Dr. T's or something like that, I suppose. That'll keep you guys happy. So, yeah, warrior base. What do you have to worry about? Shocks. Yeah. Okay. We know what we're doing. Put a cryo down. Drop everybody. We're going to flare to the boom cannon here. Putting our smoke down. Okay, going to the HQ. That's one too many smokes, but that's okay. Put the little preventative heal down since some of those warriors are still on fire. Taunt is up. Locating our shock launchers. They are on the flanks and shocking. Spamming heals. And just like that, guys, I know he's going down. He's going down to Pound Town. Maybe I should have re-taunted. There we go. Yeah, I forgot he had a little bit of a health boost, but yeah, anyway, we're going down, taking him down to Pound Town. So, that's good. Ooh, a lot of gold, 367. We like that, we like that. Okay, I'm going to load up troops and come right back. Okay, we're back. We've got our boats loaded up again with our initial configuration, and we've got Kavan with his second wind. Okay, I went ahead and destroyed that NPC base that was on my map too. We now have crossed 1280 VP for the first time. Let's go ahead and take a look where that puts us. Oh, I shouldn't go so far. 14 in Canada, not bad. Global, still probably haven't broken 1,000. We have broken the top 1,000 at 954. That's awesome. That's the first time I've seen that. Anyway, enough about all that. Let's get into some Dr. T carnage. I'm not boost. I mean, I still have 8 offensive statues, so that's pretty good nonetheless. Where are you, Dr. T? There you are. Okay, first couple stages, you know, guys, we're just going to Bard it. I don't want to waste your time on it. 3 and a bunch. I'm hoping that he's not covering beach too much in these drops. I'm going to tell you right now, if there are some bad bases that just the beach is totally covered, I'm not going to waste my time with the Rainmakers. I have to preserve my gold as I'm pushing the ladder. I apologize. It's just what I have to do. Okay. We will critter this base. Critters, 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 critters. How many critters can I drop? Okay. And try to barrage them all. Maybe 2 barrages here and here. Nope. Didn't get them in time, guys. But just like that, Dr. T, stage 2, goes down. Yeah, so looking forward to the next fun Friday up that OpDestroy and Leo Coach host. They haven't mentioned it, but I'm assuming it's probably next Friday. You guys should check it out and come if you haven't. I think they even mentioned that they were going to do something more for lower level players. They might have felt left out with the level entry requirement last time. Yeah, we'll just drop the Rainmakers. It is a Rainmaker video after all. But we'll spice it up. Let's get, well, I don't have much GBE. Let's bring out some Riflemen. Let's drop the Zookas. I don't mind if we lose a couple Zookas. That's okay. It's just those Rainmakers are so expensive. They're almost 100k a pop. And we're just going to let the troops do whatever the heck they want to do. Just walk all over the map, stand in front of machine guns, stand in front of sniper towers. I mean, it's free Johnsons. Here, let's get some more free Johnsons coming out. Well, they're not really free. They do cost GBE. I've only upgraded it once, guys, so I've only got a troop capacity of 10 on this spell. In fact, I upgraded it just for the op hit last night that it did. So, what was it, 7 heavies and 1 boat of Zookas. Anyway, like I said, you guys can watch the video. We did lose a Zooka. 3,600 gold. I think we can afford that. Okay, stage 4. Stage 4. Here we go. We got the boom cannon covering the beach. That's really all we got to worry about. Let's go ahead and take it out right now. Just took 1 artillery. Let's drop everybody back in the left corner. Do a little bit of a stagger drop. About 2 seconds in the stagger. That's what I like to go for. But, you know, whatever. We're not getting too technical. We're taking rocket fire, so we drop the healers right now. Again, I'm not worried about it. It is stage 4, but it's just the good habit to be in when you're playing these troops. Okay, once we get a little bit more GBE, like maybe 26 or so, I'll start making some riflemen. There we go. Okay, I'd say that's enough. Just getting 2 boats of riflemen out there, or 2, whatever you call it, resurrections of riflemen. It's 20 riflemen, so it's not even a full boat. Yeah, we'll make some more riflemen. The only real concern here on this is that when the troops do start to go everywhere, the healers follow them. They go everywhere as well. So I do, you know, open myself up to possibly losing some healers by doing this strat, but I don't care. I am just trying to speed it up a bit for you too. These first few stages, not that interesting. Stage 5 might start to get interesting here. Okay, it looks like we kept all of our troops intact this time, so good job, good job. Yeah, you know, I almost hope they make these Rainmakers a permanent troop. They are a lot of fun to play with, and the more I use them, the more depth to their utility I'm discovering. Like I said, with the double stagger drops, targeting directly to structures that you want to get down, and even flaring closer to a structure to get it down. If everything's cleared out of your way, like we showed in the Rainmaker 101 video, they have much better accuracy when they're closer to structure. So all these things are important. Like I've been watching some of those Boom Beach Finlandia hits that they've done. They've at least showcased with the Rainmakers, like Global #1 going down, and I've learned a lot by just watching some of those videos too. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. The troop, it's a little bit overpowered, but honestly, it's not when you're at the VP range that I'm at. It still takes some skill to use these things, and they're just fun. They add a lot of diversity to what would otherwise be a typical grind. You know, we've got a few different layouts that we like to run over and over again, and we do this every day, climbing that ladder. So whatever, I just need to shut up and attack the space. We'll do double drops, double stagger, 1, 2, 1, 2. Guess what's coming next? 1, 2. Okay, let's get the healers out. Hopefully they don't sit in front of the machine gun healing themselves. I will smoke them if they do that. Okay, looking good, not much to it. I'll let them take out some of that stuff on the left, because when I drop the Zookas, they might drop out on the left side of the beach, and I don't want to just lose them all to the machine guns and sniper towers. So otherwise I would have just flared to the right. But I have a feeling the Zookas are going to be in the way of that stuff. Then again, I could smoke the Zookas too. So, let's go ahead and flare to the right now. We'll drop a artillery over here. Just, oh, whoops, or a flare. That's not what I meant to hit. I swear I hit artillery, but hey, that works too. Okay, let's flare over here. Let's get the Zookas out. I might want to smoke them, because that rocket launcher is looking a little like it's getting too friendly with the Zookas. One more smoke, just to be safe. Okay, let's start pooping out the riflemen. We like to get them in front of the Zookas, of course. Here they go. Maybe put cryo back here on these rocket launchers, slow them down a bit. And that's going to do it, guys. Just like that, Dr. T, Stage 5, goes down. Well, now it goes down. Yeah, so I hope... Give this troop combo a shot. It's pretty nice. How much GBE does it take to launch? 90, I guess? So it's still a little heavy. If you're going to try to drop everything at once and you don't have a lot of GBE, since there's 6 of them and there's 15, it's going to be 90 GBE to drop. But you can stagger it. As long as you can get 4 of them out initially, you're probably okay. Then again, it just depends how much health is on the base you're trying to attack. But it's a great strategy, and having Kavan with the second wind really helps that DPS burn at the end, having all those riflemen, especially right now because we have the tribal, which is only for like 2 more days, but the 60% rifleman damage is really sweet. By the way, I did do some testing, and Kavan's troops do carry the buff. I tested it, I didn't record it, take my word for it. The riflemen that come out from second wind have the 60% damage buff. I just timed it with a headquarters. I had a level 22 headquarters. I put 20 riflemen out. Or actually, no, I did it before I upgraded it, so I did... Doesn't matter. Point is good. I had an equal number of riflemen hitting the HQ, and I timed it, and it was the exact same. There you go. Anyway, super easy base. Again, we'll just drop everybody over to the right. There is a boom cannon on the left that we want to be aware of. He might try to pick off our troops. We'll just drop under smoke. For this type of a drop, we are just going to spam drop everybody, however. Let's get everything going. Let's get the smoke out. Flaring. Healers. Healers. Okay. That will work. We just wanted to get everyone out of the way of the boom cannon, of course. And we don't really care when you kind of drop like that and you have them go to a flare, because each one of them arrive at the flare at a slightly different time. You still get the staggered effect. So flaring mid-fight can also re-stagger your troops. It's another thing that you can kind of work on as you play around with these. This base is going to be relatively easy. There's just a lot of rockets. Let's flare up to the right. I would drop the Zookas now. I just don't have quite enough GBE to support them. But this base will go down pretty quickly. It's really just these rockets that need to go down. There's a bit of damage coming out, but I think it looks like the healers are keeping up with it just fine. We might leave the Zookas in the boat and just pop some riflemen. I think that's what's in order here. I'm waiting for that next rocket to drop. You know what? I can just use an artillery. Just want to eliminate some of the splash coming in there. Okay, let's get riflemen coming out now. Flare them to the HQ. Just in case they were confused, put a cryo back here. Slow down some of the incoming damage. It'll fall. It'll fall. Yeah, I didn't feel like dropping the Zookas was even worth it in this fight. I mean, heck, the HQ was wide open for us to come take, so we had plenty of time. That wasn't the issue. And there was just a lot of stuff on the beach that might have popped the Zookas. Yeah, I could smoke them, but that just cost more GBE. Didn't want to mess with it. We get the obligatory crystal. Okay, so far so good. This is going along very smoothly. I probably shouldn't have said that, though. Stage 7 might give us a run for our money. Still not too bad. Oh, if you're wondering why I haven't, like, obviously I'm maxed out on stone, because I'm maxed out on rock crystals, guys. I can't take any more. Heck, I dropped 6 million wood just to get 50 of them, because I had like 4750 the other day. Well, we shored that up, and now we're at exactly 4800. It's okay. It's okay. Now, all we got to do is figure out what part of the beach is covered and where we want to drop. It looks like That boom cannon could be flirting with danger here, but honestly it looks like we should just take out this flamethrower with GBE and drop everybody on the left. Although we could get away with it on the right too. I'll just take out the sniper tower with some GBE. It's 22,000 versus about 23,000. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, let's just go to the right. The reason I wanted to go to the right, in fact, is because the rockets are over there, and we'll take them out sooner if we drop on the right. So, what did we say, 22,000? It's one barrage, 2 artilleries, I think. 1 and 2. There it is. Okay, we'll do a double drop, double stagger. 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1, 2. I feel like I'm teaching a dance class or something. Oh, not enough energy. That's right, because we used some GBE. Let's get those healers out. Should have dropped those a little bit sooner. We might drop a heal if we have to. I don't know if they're catching up or not. It's really close. I think they're catching up. Okay, we're going to drop the next Rainmaker. Yeah, you really want to be careful with how you spend your GBE. It's really important because you like to have a lot of it coming into the end for that final burn. You need some, obviously, to get the riflemen out. You need some to shock and cryo things, and maybe heal things, whatever. You want to kind of save your GBE until you come into that burn phase with this strategy. That's how I've been approaching it, at least. Everything's looking good. We're going to go ahead and load our shocks, and we'll hover near the boom cannons as the Rainmakers approach, because that's pretty much the only threat at this point if a boom cannon turns and tries to hit one of our Rainmakers. But since we're ready and we got our finger right on top of it, we can catch it. We can catch it, guys. Now let's watch the time on this one because it is stage 7. These buildings do have a lot of health. Lucky for us, they are close together, but I can tell this is taking some time. So time's going to be an issue. We don't want to get caught up on the shock launcher for sure. Hopefully we'll get these boom cannons out before the shock launcher starts shocking us, but no, we don't. We need those boom cannons out first. So, let's flare to the one in the middle. Well, try it. Actually, it's going to go down. Flare to the one on the left. And then I'll flare to the shock launcher. I don't want to flare to the shock launcher right now because that boom cannon might hit the troops. Now we flare to the shock launcher. At the minute 30 mark, I'm going to release the Zookas. See, now the shock launcher's coming down, and in fact, I'm going to release them on the flare that I used to reflare the Rainmakers. In fact, the Rainmakers need to be reflared now. So, let's do that. Let's launch the Zookas. And here we go. Moving in for our final burn. We got 76 GBE, so we're looking pretty good on that. This rocket's going to go down. There's no more rockets. Everything's looking really good for our final assault. As soon as the Zookas get closer, we're going to start dropping the riflemen. We'll do it now. Let's get 4 of them. No, or 3. That's all we're going to get. Okay, let's put some shocks back here on the mortars. Flare to the HQ, just in case they don't know to attack the HQ. We got another shock loaded up. Don't think we're going to need it. Go ahead and put the shock out. And boom, guys, just like that, Dr. T Stage 7 goes down with 1 minute to spare. So anyway, we're going to wrap this video up right here. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I hope you see the strategy. I hope you try it. Let me know how it works out in the comments down below. As always, have a super awesome, fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching me. And remember, guys, be kind to others. Because if you're not, you're just mean. And mean people suck. Have a great day.